I'm Dr. Eldad Farhi. I'm a counseling and psychotherapeutic psychologist. I run psychologyexpert.co.uk, and today I will be talking about psychology. Careers in psychology are varied. However, one thing is common to them. You're not going to become a millionaire. If you want to make millions, go into banking. If you want a very satisfying, occasionally challenging, sometimes boring, but generally quite varied kind of career, psychology might be for you. You can work with children when you are an educational psychology, or maybe a child and adolescent psychotherapist. You can work with people who have a learning disability, if that is your specialty. You can work with people in prisons within the forensic branch of psychology. All those have a few things in common. The first one, you deal with people. This is not like an electrician. You could spend all day long with the wires, not talking to anyone. This isn't like a shopkeeper either, where you work with stock as much as you work with individuals. This is a career for people who like being with other people, people who like communication, people who find it important to understand why people do what they do. An inquisitive nature is really necessary. A pleasant disposition helps a lot. The ability to listen is wonderful. If you have all of those, then at university they will teach you how to put it in a systematic thinking manner. In your practical training, they will teach you how to actually do the thing, how to form a relationship with individuals, how to use that relationship in order to bring change about. A training in psychology is not limited just to working in psychology directly. It is very useful for other branches of human occupation. For instance, you can be in HR, that is the management of large numbers of people, for which psychological principles and understanding is very useful. Then you have occupational and organizational psychology. That is the branch of psychology that looks at the way people work, at the way people interact within the productive environment. People who specialize in that field will try to find ways that will maximize the efficiency of the individual in the workplace, and that will make the work experience more pleasant and rewarding for the individual. Some psychologists go into commercial applications of psychology. Take advertising. What is it except for the use of psychological principles to influence people to buy a product? No different from the way that we, applied psychologists, use psychological principles to influence people to do other things. Studying psychology opens the gateway to all of those careers, and even if you never go into any of those, it gives you the foundation to working with individuals in a more successful and rewarding ways.